Don't let Q4 slip away. Personalized pet ornaments are huge sellers, but setting them up the right way and publishing them one by one is painful. The new MyDesigns publishing workflow for Printify is a game changer. So you can watch me publish several custom Christmas themed pet ornaments in under 5 minutes flat using AI. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm in MyDesigns. I'm on the dashboard. If you're new to MyDesigns, you can connect your Printify account by going to the upper right, account settings, go to print partners, connect Printify. It'll take you to Printify. You approve it, then you come back. Make sure you have your Etsy shop connected to both, and then link those two here, and that's it. So now let's go over to the listings page, and we just updated our publishing workflow, so it's so much easier now. You can just go right to the listings page, go publish, and I created a profile for you that's going to include mockups, pricing, personalization, message, etc. So it's so easy. So go publish, public profile, and then look for the custom ornaments pets. You scroll down a little bit or just search it and then load profile. So that takes a second to load because setting all the settings up, and then we'll get right into the action. All right, so that is loaded, and we don't have designs yet, which is great. You can actually just start the publishing process without designs. So you can see we already have the mockup selected. I'm going to click Canvas, and I'm going to go to Dream AI. And I have a prompt I was experimenting right before this video. So I actually have another one here. So I have like 3 different pets. I have 2 little mini schnauzers and a cat. So I'm just going to create designs around them. So this is so easy. I'm under Dream AI in Canvas, Nano Banana. Going to generate 4 images and a watercolor art portrait of a miniature schnauzer dog wearing a Santa hat, white background. Just generate. And now that's processing. While that's going, I'm going to change this to a Siamese cat wearing a Santa hat, and then we're gonna do one more thing. I have another schnauzer, but this one's a black one. I should have specified the color. And we will let that one run. So we're doing that in parallel. So while we're waiting, so we got this down here that actually looks just like my dog. So I'm gonna let's grab this one and just add it to Canvas. Now I want to make it a little smaller because I'm going to have a space for the pet name at the top there. I think that looks great. What I am going to do though is remove the background, and then we'll just make the background white. So I'll show you how to do all that just right here in the publishing process. So look how fast that was. Now click the background or click this little toggle button down here to activate it. Turn off the transparency. Now we got a white background, and this is almost ready to go. So let's go to rich text, add text, and I'm going to name this Axel because this is what you're going to allow the customer to personalize. Let's make it a little bit bigger, make sure it is centered, and change the font maybe to something. This one looks pretty good. Let's check a few more real quick. We don't want to spend too much time here, but you got a lot of fonts. There's like 4,000 fonts for you to choose from in here. So I'm going to go with this Satisfy one. I like that. That looks good. Maybe move the dog down just a little bit more. And what's good about these ornaments, you could also customize the background if the customer wants. But for now, we're going to leave it at that. But look at that. That's already done. So this is so easy with the new publishing profile. I want to add another listing. So I'm going to click down here, add new listing. Let's go back to Dream. Let's find our cat, the one that looks like 𝐃𝐨𝐬. This one like here is great. So again, just add it to Canvas. Go edit photo, background remover 1.5. Take just a second. Have that removed. And then we will get on with adding the name. I'm just going to copy the text over. All right, so that's already done. Let's make that a bit smaller. I think that's good there. Place this. We're going to change that to 𝐃𝐨𝐬. And that is done. Now, of course, you can adjust the font color here too if you want, but I'm going to leave it as black. And one more. Let's do the other schnauzer of mine. And this one looks a little bit more, this is a little bit more like it. Perfect. All right. Edit photo, remove background. So I'm showing you just how quickly you can just use AI right in MyDesigns. I already have all the publishing profiles for this particular product set up for you. And then quickly just create these variations, even if you're not a graphic designer. It's so easy. All right. So this one, we're going to name Luna. All right, so you get the idea there. Now you can apply this to any type of animal. You can apply it to people. I'm just doing a simple example here. I do need to go back and make these backgrounds white on both of these. There we go. And I think, yeah, we're good. So now just save it. And now these mockups are going to render for you. And then we can get right to publishing in seconds. All right, so the mockups have rendered. You can see here a couple different options using a few of Printify's mockups, mixed in with MyDesigns mockups, and those look fantastic. You could toggle through to see the other ones here. You can see those preloading there. It's pretty awesome. And let's go to the next. There's Luna. It looks awesome. So now that these are done, I'm gonna wait for the other MyDesigns mockups to render there, and then we can go populate data. And this is the next step where you get your titles, descriptions, and tags, but I want to show you something. Use Vision AI down here. We have all three listings selected. Ornaments, I'm gonna name this custom pet ornaments, and then we're gonna generate titles, descriptions, and tags, and just like generate the data. It's optimized for Etsy or Shopify, wherever you're selling. Vision AI will scan the design you just created, or the designs, and write your listings for you. Doing great optimization, SEO optimization. And it's very fast, so that should be done in just a second here. And it's already done. So custom pet ornament, schnauzer dog ornament. You could just do custom dog ornament. You don't necessarily need the dog type in there. And the rest of these look awesome. Let's go to the next listing, just take a look real quick. As the site means, I'm just do custom cat. Everything looks good there. Let's do one more, take a look. Again, custom Christmas dog ornament. And that's awesome. So that's it. It's already done. So do you want to choose pricing? And I already put in pricing for you. I set it up accordingly to what's selling well on Etsy if you're running a 50% off discount. So if the price doesn't populate for you here, it looks like it did on the first one, not all of them. Take the $21.98. If you're doing multiple listings, put it here and just apply it all and you're done. So now let's move to the next step. All these settings are populated for you. I have my demo shop here. It's already in the ornaments category. Personalization's already checked on, and it has a message for you already in place. So you can just click publish, and just like that, we created 3 different product listings going over to Etsy that are personalized products that are easy for you to personalize. So when someone does purchase these on Etsy, it's actually just going to come right over to the orders page in MyDesigns. What you can do is take the photo of their pet, put it into Dream AI, use Nano Banana with the image to image, and you can just do that same prompt basically, and it'll add a Santa hat and a watercolor art style. Super easy, and then you can add their name of their pet and you're done. You just approve the order, it creates a new print file, that goes right over to Printify. And you can see those are already published to Etsy. So let's move over to Etsy and go to drafts here. I might need to refresh the page. Go to drafts and look at that. There's our listing. So I'm going to publish one of these just to show you what that looks like. And we'll pull that up right quick. Go view on Etsy, so you can just take a look at this. Very beautiful listing. And custom pet ornament, it's all here. You got your personalization details right here. And that was easy. So now that's how you, even if you're not a designer, can go right into MyDesigns, link Printify, or just use our network and publish products very quickly that you can personalize in seconds on our orders page. Cheers, we'll see you in the next video.